In front of a raucous crowd of 73,000 fans at Bank of America Stadium, the Carolina Panthers delivered a performance that was equal parts cathartic and instructive. Their 30-0 shutout victory over the Atlanta Falcons wasn't just a win, it was a declaration.
Very exciting. We came all the way from California. Yeah, home opener, here we are. Week 1. Well, not week 1, week 3, but it's our opener, so here we are.
After 2 frustrating losses to open the season, Dave Canales' squad flipped the script in Week 3, executing a game plan that emphasized cohesion, discipline, and collective execution over individual heroics. This was the Panthers' first home opener win since 2021, and it came with a sense of calm and control that had been missing in recent years. From the opening drive to the final whistle, Carolina never trailed. On their opening drive, Atlanta's Parker Romo missed a 49-yard field goal, the first of the bad karma for Atlanta. On the ensuing drive, Bryce Young orchestrated a methodical response that clearly showed he learned from the Week 2 comeback against the Arizona Cardinals. Bryce Young, who had turned the ball over 5 times in the first 2 games, played a clean game, 16 of 24 for 121 yards and a rushing touchdown. And while the numbers were not off the charts, they showed how the Canales system can bring success without players having to play record-breaking games in order to be impactful. On 4th and 3, he connected with rookie wide receiver McMillan for a 23-yard gain, keeping the drive alive. Moments later, Young scrambled around the left edge for a 4-yard touchdown, his first of the season. The score capped an 8-play, 67-yard drive to put the Panthers in front early, 7-0. For the first time this season, they played with a lead they would never relinquish. Young didn't need to throw for 300 yards. He needed to be smart, accurate, and mobile. He was all 3. Canales and Young were both clear in their praise for the gains and also the fans' renewed support.
Honestly, I think it's just time on task. You know, it's playing 4 quarters with each other and knowing how to fit off of guys. You know, how is Derek going to hit this, double team, and where's he going to end up at, for Boom and for Trevin. Setting edges and counting on those edges being set so that the rest of the guys know where to fit, know where to fill in on some of the runs. So I just think that's something that we'll have to continue to push this group so that we have it's the speed of communication that really what we're looking for, and that's what I felt we took a good step, a positive step in that direction.
McMillan led the team with 48 yards, but no receiver had more than 3 catches. The ball was spread and roles were defined.
Offensively, we did our thing out there. That's just every level of the game. Special teams, defense, offense. I think we just put a whole collective game together, and I think Coach Canales said the first shutout since 2020, maybe.
2020 against Detroit.
Yeah. So that's huge. That just speaks volumes for every level of the game, and we're just gonna continue stacking days.
Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard combined for 91 yards, with Dowdle adding a 1-yard touchdown run in the 4th quarter.
That's just something we pride ourselves on all week, that we want to start fast. We know how to finish as a team. We want to be able to do that for 4 quarters. So to put it around all complete game for all 4 quarters, it feels good. It feels good.
That shift in game script allowed Canales to lean into his full playbook that kept Atlanta's defense guessing. Perhaps the most surprising element of the win was the offensive line's performance. With starters Austin Corbett and Robert Hunt sidelined, Cade Mays and Zavala were consistent all day. Young was sacked just once, and the offensive line paved the way for 115 rushing yards on 28 carries. With under 6 minutes remaining in the first half, a 21-yard reception by McMillan helped move the sticks and make way for a 57-yard field goal by kicker Ryan Fitzgerald. The kick closed out a 6-play, 38-yard drive to give the Panthers a 2-score lead. There were high grades for the Carolina defense. For the first time this season, Carolina's defense played a complete game. Chow Smith-Wade made an 11-yard pick 6, and Mike Jackson added another pick to the Panthers' bounty. Rookie edge rushers Nick Skorton and Princely Umanmielen were instrumental in collapsing the pocket and forcing hurried throws.
So the last 2 weeks, we always started the game off like slow, like, you know what I'm saying? Especially that Arizona game, we started with the first 2 drives, turnovers. So the emphasis of this week was start fast. So we didn't want to start fast when we got on the field. We were starting fast when we was in the locker room. So we had the music bumping and we was all turned before we even got out there on the field.
With Atlanta's opportunity quickly evaporating, the Panthers added one more score to give the team its most productive win in 2 seasons. Fitzgerald hit a 41-yarder to finalize the shutout 30-0. The Panthers' 30-0 win over the Falcons wasn't just about the scoreboard, it was about identity. It was about proving that a team can win without a superstar performance. That execution and time on task matter more than hype.
They come in today with a hitting on all cylinders. And here is Bryce Young, not a great day, no turnovers, no fumbles, no interceptions. They kept the chains moving. The defense pitched a shutout. They like where they are. And if they can go into New England next week, and New England lost 21-14 to Pittsburgh today at home. So I think the Patriots can be had. If the Panthers that we saw today show up in Foxborough, they're going to get a W next week.
There will be tougher tests ahead, but for one Sunday in Charlotte, the Panthers were everything they've aspired to be. The Panthers traveled to New England to test their latest discoveries when they face the Patriots September 28th. Be sure to log on to adsn1.com for Carolina Panthers news, updates, and even the best places for fans to see and eat when traveling to follow the team.